Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks control the tap. Payton. Shot from the lane won't go. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Julius Randle. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for him.
Payton into the front court, trailing by 4. To Kevin Knox. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Shot clock winding down. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Bledsoe. They'll get it down low to Lopez. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. With the slam. Stay out of the way when the train's coming through.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Short jumper off the mark.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Shot from in close, no good. Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. The shot by Payton won't fall.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Payton into the front court. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Bledsoe to Matthews. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper misses. Payton with the basketball. Down 2. Here comes the screen. And draws the foul.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Bledsoe with it up top. Leads one. To Matthews. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Over to the right side. Bledsoe to Matthews from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Hayden into the front court. Leaves just a point. Goes to the left side. Good look that time, but off the mark.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hayden. To Kevin Knox. They go down low to Randall. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a point. To Middleton. Matthews. Here's Lopez. Down low. Brook Lopez. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hayden with the basketball. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. And the reward, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Wesley Matthews has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Smith with the basketball. Down just a couple. To Gibson. To Kevin Knox. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Bledsoe to Korver. Lopez to Bledsoe. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance with the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a 2-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Korver. Can't connect from inside. New York in control of the basketball. Arsan Ilias blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the New York Knicks, number 55, Bobby Portis.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. Dennis Smith Jr. Not that time. Hill into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Korver. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Off the mark. Ntilikina into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. The follow won't go either. Hill across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Giannis Antetokounmpo. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
That's it for the first quarter. The Bucks with the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Hill. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Count the bucket for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Giannis with it up top. The lead is 2. Slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Possession lies with New York. Ntilikina to Marcus Morris. Take stock of the floor. Ntilikina. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Adetokunbo. May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Hill into the front court. Up by 6. To Adetokunbo. Korver. No, I missed a short one there. The follow won't go either. To Dennis Smith Jr. Taj Gibson. To Dennis Smith Jr. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Ntilikina with a shot, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To DiVincenzo. Korver. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4 out of 7.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Ntilikina, great feed. Taj Gibson above the rim. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Giannis for 2. The shot almost. Ntilikina with the basketball. Down 6. Smith to Ntilikina. Here comes the screen. Ntilikina to Dennis Smith Jr. New York with 4 to shoot. Smith now. Dennis Smith Jr. is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 69% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3, off the mark. Shot no good. Nate's just 1 of 3 on that trip. Hill across the timeline. Leads 5. To Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that, he's 5 for 9.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Smith to Ntilikina. To Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defense taking a page from Ntilikina. Missed the 3. Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Matthews. Antetokounmpo to Korver. Has a look. God, tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Smith. Nice pass to set things up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis with it up top. His team up by 7. To Matthews. Korver. And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Payton to Ntilikina. To the rim, lays it up and in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
From the painted area, won't go down. Bledsoe with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. To Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Ntilikina into the front court, trailing by 10 to Payton. Here comes the screen. The shot by Payton won't fall. Bucks basketball. Hill to Antetokounmpo. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Ntilikina with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Here comes the screen. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 9, Wesley Matthews.
Giannis with it up top. The lead stands at 10. The penetration almost, but no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Bucks take down the board. Matthews to Bledsoe. Oh, had him going there for a second. Eric Bledsoe. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Payton to Marcus Morris. Can't connect from in close. Matthews. Off the mark. Well contested.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Payton. Short jumper off the mark. Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead is 12. To Middleton. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he missed the free throw. Smith with it up top. Trailing by 14. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. Missed a wide open look. Oh, emphatic slam. let one fly from half court. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Bucks in command of this one.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Bucks entered the locker room with a comfortable lead, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals. Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Giannis with it up top. His team leads it by 10. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Short jumper off the mark.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
Chris Middleton with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. 3 for 6 now.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Won't go. To Payton. Not that time. Bledsoe with the basketball. Up a dozen. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Julius Randle. Kevin Knox. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Bledsoe. Middleton. Oh, he had it. Payton with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Middleton To Antetokounmpo. Can't connect. Hayden into the front court. Down a dozen. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Hayden on the drive, but it won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Giannis shoots, gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there, lets it fly.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Hayden with the basketball. 14-point deficit. No good. To Antetokounmpo. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Down to Randall. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys leading by 14. To Middleton. Antetokounmpo. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Hayden to Julius Randle. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Julius Randle trying to cash in on a three-point play. 71% for his career. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Milwaukee with the basketball. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Middleton.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
To Matthews. Yes, Wesley Matthews. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Chris Middleton with the slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Dennis Smith Jr. add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Giannis with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. To Middleton. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Knicks with the basketball. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Bledsoe. Middleton. Here's a chance from long. That one off the mark. It's no good. Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Smith now. Can't connect. It's no good. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
New blood coming in for both sides.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details. Substitutions, New York.
Shot by Smith, off the mark. Taj Gibson, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Bledsoe. Middleton. To Antetokounmpo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, open look, spins and scores.
Too much sauce.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Julius Randle. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Hill into the front court. His team on top by 13. Shot from the lane won't go. Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Flushes it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Into the front court comes Smith. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen. Ntilikina to Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. And he buries it.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Smith into the front court. His guys trail by 13. To Marcus Morris. Smith. From the painted area, won't go down. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in control so far. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Ntilikina into the front court. Down by 15. To Taj Gibson. Morris's shot won't go down. To Antetokounmpo. Gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. DiVincenzo to Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc for 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. New York Knicks basketball to Payton. Here comes the screen. The shot by Payton won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Antetokounmpo. Count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To George Hill. Rebound taken by the Knicks. Ntilikina with the basketball. His guys down big. They go down low to Randall. The Bucks clear the rebound. To Hill. Antetokounmpo. To DiVincenzo. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Ntilikina into the front court. Down a bundle. Down low for Gibson. And he's going to the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Taj Gibson at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Hill. Tough shot. Well defended. Hayden into the front court. Trailing by 15. Deep right corner. Kevin Knox. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Giannis with it up top. They lead it by 14. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. He struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Hayden with the basketball. Trailing by 14. To Kevin Knox. Five seconds to shoot. Kevin Knox to Payton. Trying to cash in. The shot by Payton won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, Keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Now 4 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Payton. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Elfrid Payton, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Nothing going here on that drive. Payton to Julius Randle. Shot won't go. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen to Korver. That's rebounded by the Knicks. Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense to Kevin Knox. To Julius Randle. Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Payton. Here comes the screen. The shot by Payton won't fall. To Adetokunbo. Middleton to Adetokunbo. The pass set it all up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George Hill to Middleton. Bledsoe to Middleton. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Bledsoe. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Middleton. Has a chance. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nearly got that one to go. To Payton. And it's Lopez there for the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Bledsoe shot off the mark. Oh, he got a piece of it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Payton. To Kevin Knox.
Screen coming left.
Has a look. The shot by Payton won't fall. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Bucks basketball.
Play deep. Hands up.
The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.